Hello, 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 my lovely disciples. How are you all? Hello, Mom. Hello, Rena. Hello, Oncey. Hopefully everyone's well. Kind of just looking to get into it today. We'll chat a little bit. We're gonna chit. We're gonna chat. It's gonna be a good time. About to have my breakfast before going out to the mall to play the arcade. Ooh, sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time. Seems sort of weird having a stream on Wednesday. Yeah, normally not a stream day, but today's a stream day. My week has been weird. Lay in bed, just relaxing before going to sleep. Nice. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, it's been a strange week. Cause I was like I didn't realize that I didn't quite internalize like the sheer amount of effort that was going to be required for Monday, and I probably could have asked in advance, but I didn't. So yeah, but I also quite purposefully didn't schedule streams because I was like, I don't know how the week is gonna go. I have a better idea of the week now, obviously, or like when I scheduled the streams. So make up for Monday. Thank you. You're welcome. Happy to do so. And a game I really love that I thought was never gonna get any new updates or DLC or anything got new DLC and an update that fixes a bunch of random little bugs that I never even knew existed. And also just a whole new campaign. I'm super excited. Hello, Krista. Welcome on in. But, well, I appreciate that once. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this game, I really love it. I'm very excited. But yeah, no, this work week's been insane. Monday and Tuesday were like really long, and today was more than 8 hours too. I think today I did like almost 9 hours. So this week is gonna be an overtime week. I'm already at like over 30 hours. So how am I? A little tired, to be honest. We're making it work, but I am a little tired. So, but good. Last week was kind of light on hours. This week is going to be kind of heavier on hours. So it'll even out in my favor. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But, oh, okay. I gotta give you all some work tea. So, when I started at this place, there was a infamous customer that was trying to get out of the laundry business, right? Their kid had a laundromat that he owned, adult kid, but you know, whatever. These folks are older. They inherited it from their kid who died, and so they were just trying to like fix it up and get rid of it. But all the machines in there were ancient and most of them needed to be replaced. So this place was infamous. The guy was kind of an asshole. People were just like, I don't even want to go back. So the guy sold it. He was going to sell it to his employees, but some folks came in, they lowballed him with a cash offer, and he just went for it. He's just like, I'm done with this place. So new owners are in. There were a couple outstanding things to fix. We fixed those, but now we were like, we're going to try and give these people a chance, right? So I went out there a ways back. And I stayed there, I talked to them, I walked them through some stuff because I was like, whatever, I'll be nice. But they tried to get me to work for them under the table bypassing my company. I was like, that's not cool. So I told my boss. He was like, that's not cool. We're not working with it. Unfortunately, had to go back today. They asked me yesterday to go back there today. And so I did check on a couple things. They wanted me to check on a dryer that my coworker had worked on. He replaced the bearing in it. The bearing was fine. Their motor is on the fritz, and they need new rollers for the actual like drum, the barrel that the dryer is in. So it's like, okay, that's fine. We're not doing that. So I told him what he needed. I gave him part numbers. The other problem they had was that they had one dryer that when you pay for it, it only gives 10 minutes of time instead of 16 minutes of time. This is fixable with pretty simple, like you could reprogram it through the front panel. The problem is these dryers are so old that you can't get new front panels, and the front panel was dead. Like the only two of the or 3 of the 5 buttons on the front panel worked. And 2 of those, like one of the buttons was needed to get into the programming menu. So I told him, like he has been told before, that it's a no-go. You can't, we can't do it. And he was just like, no, let's try again this way. I'm like, it's not going to work. It doesn't work. He's like, well, surely you can get in there with the computer. I'm like, no, you cannot. It does not work like that. It is too old. It has no computer connections. And he's like, no, surely it does. I'm like, no, it doesn't. 60 minutes one odd amount of time. I would think 15 minutes would make more sense. Yes, you would think. I don't know, man. This place is weird. But point being that they are fucked because we are not supporting we're not fixing anything for them. I already One moment. Ugh. I started my allergy meds last night. I'm like, eh. But yeah, we're not gonna be working with these people. If they buy stuff from us, they'll get warranty support for their parts. That's fine. We won't be installing anything or fixing anything for them. And that's kind of that. So, and if they try and send me back one more time again, I'm gonna tell them no. They can send somebody else. Oh, here's the best part. Okay. Here's the best part. You have to explain that the machines are so old that they're not smart. Even the new machines aren't really smart. Like you can now the new machines can be programmed via computer, but you have to like get in with a cable and do it, and do each one individually. It's real bad. And the way that they interpret money being put in through like credit machines is they detect it as if it's a digital coin drop instead of like, just like, however much money for however many minutes, right? No, it's they get like 20 pulses, and that's 20 quarters. Those old ones are strictly analog. No, they just don't talk to computers. They aren't designed to talk to anything. They have no talkie bits. But yeah, no, it's bad. It's It's very low tech, which is good. Low tech doesn't break as much. We like low tech. We like things being reliable. But it does, you know, some people expect certain things. Machine but no talkie stuff, yes. The best kind of machine. Machines that can't speak to other machines are my favorite machines. Simpler that way. But yeah, they have digital like components, like they do have like, you know, boards and stuff in them. They aren't strictly analog, right? We do have some machines that we work on, ironers, like the really big ironers in hotels and stuff. Most of those are like 95% analog with like a microcontroller or two. Aku prefers gagged machines. It's true. I like I like machines wired up so they can't talk back. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. You had, I missed something from Crystal. Over the weekend, went to a wedding. The wedding I went to was gorgeous. It was D&D type for Lake Forest. When you went to the gym, it was kind of like Twilight. Very windy and Twilight combined. That's awesome. That's awesome, Crystal. That sounds like a fun time. I hope you enjoyed it. I haven't been to a wedding in a while. Quiet machines, yeah. Well, figuratively quiet, because they are actually quiet. They are noisy. They do have motors and stuff. Yeah. Yes? Good. Glad you had a good time. Happy to hear it. But yeah, that was the work drama today. Very happy to not be dealing with them anymore. So. Yeah. Oh, wait. Did I tell you that? I didn't tell you the best part. The best part was that once I finished with those two things, because those were the only two things that I was supposed to be there for, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to get going then, because those were the two things I was here for. He was like, oh, no, I have one more thing. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, I was here for two things. I was here for no spin, and I was here for Laundry Works issue. I'm leaving now. Bye. And I walked out as he's like jabbering on behind me about this no heat issue on another dryer. I'm like, nope. I was only here for two things. I'm leaving now. Bye. I've already diagnosed your issues. Bye. And just, yeah, it was very satisfying. It was very satisfying. Yeah, banned client. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him. Not worth the time or money. Adios, amigo. Yeah, pretty much. Was dancing to Lady Gaga at the wedding. I had so much fun. Nice. That's awesome. Want your bad romance. Gaga, ooh la la, ba ba, ooh la la. Yeah, that's the only like Lady Gaga I know offhand. Okay. Oh. Me. Crack? Back, maybe? A little bit. Okay. Alright, neck cracked. There we go. Something felt like it needed to go. That song was playing at the wedding. Ha! Look at that! I know songs and culture. Definitely. Very cultured. That's me. Very much so. Alright, let me boot up. Let me boot up the game. Oh god, it's loud. Oh god, it's loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not gonna do anything funky here. There we go. That should be better. Okay. Let me... Okay. This should be working. Let me just capture the correct screens. I would like to capture the Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum. There we go. And then we will go here. There we go. Now we're here. Just saying, my first day of Hikikomori and neat socializing program yesterday. Too much human interaction, but I managed it. Well, that's good. I'm glad you managed. I am sure you will do fantastic. So, this is like the game. I have beaten the game, like the main like quest line before. It's a lot of fun. I really liked it. I did not beat all of like the extra things. I beat a few, like 2 of them, but the other ones are just horrifically difficult. So this, and maybe we'll go through the, I could probably like reset the campaign. We could go through it, but what's the game about? So this game is set in sort of like alternate timeline Victorian London-ish, kinda, where like alchemy like is a thing, and it's like a science, like, you know, like fairy tale alchemy, but turned sciencey is kind of like what we're doing. It's a little funky. We'll get into it. Well, like it will become clear what I mean. Fighting being sick, getting over sick. I'm assuming. That's unfortunate. I hope you feel better soon. I'm currently fighting allergies, if it makes you feel any better. So let's get into it. There is story, but it's mostly we read some text on the screen, and then we do puzzles. So, whoop. Sought, specialty alchemist. Production alchemist sought for research position on short-term contract. Work with novel alchemical designs. Must be willing to work long hours, odd hours, and within frameworks previously unknown to alchemical science. A specialization in metallurgy is also required. Compensation will be influenced by experience, but do not expect anything much, at least not until my theories are proven correct. Contact Severio Das, independent alchemical researcher, 71 stone throw wind. All right, we got an ad. We got a job ad. We got the interview. He's on time, I see. That's a plus. Up in the ears, though, could be a minus. I am standing right here. Of course, remind me of your name. Pierre Pugano, potentially at your service. Right. The one who worked for Scolari. Yes, and Oberon Burke, and several other esteemed and trustworthy families. Yes, I'm afraid your list of prior appointments doesn't tell me much, though. Alchemists often get appointed to positions without regard to their merit or technical ability. True enough, I've been around long enough to see that happening now and then, or perhaps more often than that. Then you won't object that I have a small test prepared. Follow me. We have a test. I need to... Music still feels a little loud. You know? Alright. Hopefully that's better. Severio's test. Is this all the equipment you have? What do you mean, is this all? Shouldn't you be impressed I've put this much together without the backing of a great house? Surely working here won't pose a problem to someone with your abilities. I'll work anywhere, I'm just not used to the conditions of independent alchemy. Save your surprise for this. What if I told you I could traumatize metals into releasing their elemental quicksilver? I would say 1, it's strange that you put it that way, and 2, please show me. Here, take a look. All right, let's see. The glyph of rejection extracts an atom of quicksilver from an atom of metal and demotes it to its next lower form. Ah. Okay. So let's see here. Do we want elemental... Oh, we have elemental water and elemental copper, but we need reactive water and rust. So grab these. It is a puzzle game. Very much so. You're about to see how funky it gets. So we're gonna need to bond stuff. Okay, I want to see. Here's the rejection glyph. I want to see this work. So we're just gonna test this working. So we need this arm to grab this copper, put it over here, and then yeah, yeah, and that's really it. So it's, we need to grab. How does this work again? Okay, there we go. I'm remembering. And then we move over, and then we are going to drop, and that's really it. And then we'll just do some wait commands because I just want to see. Okay. And then how do I test? All products must be placed. Oh. Okay, sure. I'll place products. Fine. Okay, and that creates our iron, I think. So hold on. Okay, so that creates product rust. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. The product is rust. So that's iron plus water. Okay, interesting. Hexagon overload. Yes. Oh, hail the hexagon. All right. So we get iron and quicksilver out of this, which we need for 2 products, and we need water for both product. Okay. Let's do this. So, and then we will reset it. Okay, hold on. Reset it. Okay, so this should cause it to just reset itself. Okay, cool. And then we'll put a wait command on there. All right. So you need to move marbles. Yes, basically I need to change the marbles into different marbles, hook them together so they're chains of marbles, and then yeah, that's it. I don't know that this is like a good streaming game, if I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted to play the game and I wanted to stream. So we're doing it. We're making it happen. Is this a good game to stream? Probably not. Do I care? No. So let's see. We need to bond glyphs. And what's gonna be the best place to put this water? We're gonna put this here. Or no, we're gonna put this here, and I need another glyph of bonding. We could get by with... We can make this more efficient in certain ways, but I think this is gonna be more efficient in instructions. It's gonna cost more, but that's okay. Probably. I don't know. So it also, we could reuse this guy. So good streaming game. See my previous comment concerning yapping. That's fair. We're actually gonna change that into that, and then we're gonna actually, we will drop it, and then we will pick it up, and then we will move it again, and then we need an arm here. And what this arm is going to do is it's going to grab this water, and it's going to move it to, and then it's going to drop it and go back, and then it's going to pick up another water, and it's going to go over here, and it's going to drop it and go back. And then I think I can just put one of these here, and then let's see how this goes. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we are going to have, ooh, I don't know if that cannot put that there. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. What if we change? Hello, Kavictus. Welcome on in. This is Opus Magnum. It is an autistic puzzle game made by the most autistic puzzle game maker of all time, Zachtronics. I did not think he was going to make more of this game, and so I'm very excited about it, so I'm streaming it. Yeah. We're gonna, do we want to copy the instruction set? I don't think we do. Tonight's stream is awkward thinking out loud. It really is just me thinking out loud stream. So we're going to do this a little differently than originally intended. That's okay. This is still fine. We'll reorient this a little bit. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so that's still fine. We will grab this. We'll move this over here. And then I think we wait, right? Yeah, I think I still need another arm. I think we need an arm for this, which is fine. And yeah. No, I'm here for it, I'll admit it. Well, I appreciate it. So I think we use this one to grab the quicksilver that's going to come out of here, and then we just move that over one, and we call that a day. And we'll just reset its position, and then this thing is grabbing, it's moving, it's going to drop, and then it's going to grab and extend, and then it's gonna reset position, move, or hold on, I want to do that. It's gonna grab, move, extend, and reset. I think. So let's see. Let's go! Is it the most efficient thing ever? Probably not, but it's working. It's working. The payoff do be looking pretty good. Okay. I was very efficient on area and cost, but my cycle efficiency was atrocious, which makes sense. Okay. There is a way to do this that costs like 1 or 2 more arms that would have been a lot more efficient on cycles. So here's the best part about this game. It broke. It crashed. 1 moment, please. That was... I didn't realize it would break trying to do that. Oh. Oop. So I thought that I would be able to record the GIFs from this, because there's a fun thing here where you can record the GIFs. So if I'm gonna open. I want to see. We're gonna try it one more time. But you were bragging on it too much and jinxed it, right? So it's got a cool function where you can record a GIF, a looping GIF of the final solution and share it. We're gonna see if it works. It broke. It's crashing it to desktop. Great. Fantastic. Well, that's tragic. That's one of the coolest parts of this game. I'll have to look and see if that's something I can fix. All right, well, let's see here. So it does work. Interesting. You see it, don't you? Who ever thought to extract quicksilver from a metal before? The applications here are countless. If you say so. I'm simply here to follow your instructions. Precisely the attitude that's been holding us back. Everyone is so afraid to try new things. So, do I have the job? I suppose you've done well enough. My aim, you see, is to further pursue this line of research into the very nature of metals themselves. But in order to continue down the path, I must be able to afford it. What better way to fund these efforts than to offer alchemical transformations at reduced prices using my new glyph? I assume that's where I come in. Precisely. So we're going to make him money with his invention. Let's get those vials of elemental copper replenished. Sure, where do you store the iron? Use tin. I can use tin as long as you have enough quicksilver. There's plenty of gold. Why don't you get the quicksilver you need from that? I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you correctly. You want to put gold to the use of making copper. Did I not show you a glyph that enables just this? You did, but why would you debase gold in such a way? Because copper is the metal I need. I suppose it's technically possible. It feels strange and unnatural to you, of course. The last person I tried to hire said the same thing. Very well then. Let's turn this gold into copper. Aren't you usually trying to turn lead into gold? Okay. Okay. So we want copper. We have elemental tin. We have gold. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be turning gold into copper. Kill me now. Okay. So it's basically... It is! That's what I said. It's alchemy. Yeah, we're doing alchemy. Just in the most autistic way possible. So we need a glyph of rejection. That is just wrong. I love gold jewelry. I'm more of a silver guy, but I get you. I understand. So I'm trying to remember. There's a thing in here. Go diagram. So gold is one step down on, or so we need 1, 2. So we can use gold twice. We can debase gold twice and then turn it into copper. I actually love both and have both. That's fair. They're both good. I'm just more of a, I am more of a silver guy. So we can use the gold twice before it turns into copper, which is good. So that gets us 2 quicksilver, and then we need 2 quicksilver to turn the tin into copper. Oh, this actually works out pretty neatly. So we get 2 quicksilver from gold to make a copper, and then we use that 2 quicksilver to make the tin into copper. Okay, we can do this. All right, bet. So I'm thinking we're gonna do So let's see. We have zoom in at all. I don't remember if there's a zoom. I don't think there is. So we need this. We're gonna use view arm. Okay. That would be a neat merch item. I would love Aku ring, bracelet, or necklace in silver. I don't know. Hold on. Distraction time. Congratulations, you have distracted me. Good job. Fourthwall.com. Log in. Sign in with Google. I think this is correct. Yes. All right. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. We will make it so you can see this. Let's see. Here we go. You wanna see what I see when I'm looking at fourth wall? So I think good quality at good price is more important. Fit do you prefer? We prefer some. So let's look at accessories. Jewelry. There is jewelry. So we can do custom shaped sterling silver earring. Direct to metal 3D printing technology. Each piece is a personal statement of eco-conscious luxury. Oh, interesting. But I do have to request the product. What is this? Okay, it looks like this is a little more involved, but it is doable. Custom shaped sterling silver ring. You even think about earrings? Yeah. So we can do rings, necklaces, and earrings. So it is a thing. Keychains are also a thing, but that's more of like a print thing. Laptop sleeves. Patches are a thing. Do collars. Collars are a thing. Okay, we're gonna move past that. Phone accessories, pins. Not into earrings, but I do prefer to wear necklaces. Shoes are a thing now. Shoes were not a thing before. Oh, what? They've got collars and leashes. Just throwing it out there. Green cards. Towels. Towels are apparently a thing. Yoga mats even. Interesting. Okay, well, enough of that. The jewelry. I feel like the jewelry is more of like a... I would be interested in doing that if I thought I was gonna have more volume, and or I'm probably gonna be redoing the merch lineup eventually. An Aku collar, that is hilarious. It would be pretty funny. Okay, so let's move on from Akushi branded collars and leashes. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think kind of want this. Hold on. We can do I don't want that there. We can do oh, actually, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. This might be the way to go. Sorry to derail you, not really. Hey, it's all part of the experience. The Akashi audio experience. So, let us do some programming of the things here. So, we want 1 and 3 to be grabbing. 3 is going to rotate this direction, and it's going to drop. We're going to have 1 rotate to the right and drop, and then 2 is going to pick up the elemental quicksilver. It's going to rotate to the left. I was singing earlier. If I do any more singing, I'll ruin my voice. Sounds like a good time to stop. Breaks are important. And we're going to reset number 2. And then we will repeat instructions. That drops. We're going to pick it up. And then we're going to reset, I think. And then that should work. So that would put it like, let me see. Okay, so we do need to rotate this again. Okay, so this needs to rotate, and then it will pick up. Ooh. Hmm. Maybe this is not... Reminds me a little bit of programming. It definitely has... I mean, I am literally programming the arms to do certain things. I think I'm trying to be too efficient here. The instructions aren't complete or in the exact right order. It doesn't work. Very much so. I think I may have done an oopsie. Trying to think, because I like the idea of using the grabber here. What? What if... I like this idea. I think we need... We're gonna double down. We're gonna double down on this idea, I think. So let's do this. You like the grabber? Why am I not surprised? Really? Really? Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Maybe we just... I want to be efficient and use like this triple length or this triple grabber thing, but I just don't know that it's in the cards. Maybe I need to go derper. Right? Right. Hold on. Grab this. We'll delete number 3. Okay. Okay. Gaming. Hello, Aura Channeler. Welcome on in. We're gaming. We're gonna try and do this 6 grabber thing. We don't need that extra rotation in there anymore. We're doing 6 of them. So okay. We're gonna have this guy wait. I don't know how long we're gonna have him wait for, but we're gonna go out to here. Why is that still iron? Is that correct? I still watch. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. It was, if I was watching this on my phone instead of my TV, it would drive me crazy trying to see it. Yeah, that's fair. This is probably not great phone. Oh, it went down to irony. Okay. That's number 1. How does this work? Oh, I understand how this works. Okay, so this... Interesting. We just drop this. Okay. So we, at this point, need to grab that. Okay, so this is not going to work the way I want it to. So this is the issue I'm running into is that every time I take a Quicksilver out of the Glyph of Rejection, it translates the metal down another one, which is not what we want. So every time. So what we do is it's going to grab, it's gonna, hold on, let's see. So it's down to copper now at this stage. Okay, so at this point, we grab it, we retract, we rotate, and we put it where it needs to go. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, back to the drawing board, It's fine. Sometimes the drawing board is the place to be, you know? We like the drawing board. Actually, maybe this is... I want it here instead. Then we just rotate that, and then this can just... And then we can just do one of these here. Okay, hold up. We might be onto something. We're gaming. Girls and boys, we are gaming. Going back to these now to cycle optimize them. Nice. I like optimizing for space and cost. I know cycle optimization's cool. I don't know. I like making things as compact as possible and using as few pieces as possible. Personally, that's like my favorite way to make these, but I know everybody has their own way of doing things. Yeah, I like a mix of them. That's fair. I don't know. I like just figuring out the puzzle, and then sometimes I have gone back through the original campaign and redone a bunch of them before, just so like they're just fun brain teasers. I don't know, you know, I just like it. I just like the way that the game makes my brain go burr in a very satisfying manner, you know. First solves are always just figuring them out. Yes. Same. And then I can optimize for stuff if I want to. Sometimes I don't want to, sometimes I do. Some of the puzzles are just kind of miserable. You like the challenge? True. This is very much so. McDonald's sounds great, Crystal. I kind of want a burger now. Whatever. I've got potato stew. Potato stew is very good. I'll have some potato stew after stream maybe. Okay, so what am I doing? Where was I at? Okay. We need to program 4 now to do things. So let's have it grab that. We're gonna drag that. We're gonna drop it. And then it's gonna grab Quicksilver. So I think at this point we grab the thing. We go. I think this is correct. I want to say. Ah. I could see that being an issue. So we're gonna have to retract it, rotate, extend, and then reset. Okay. Hey, look at that! It works! Is it good? Meh, I don't know. Oh, we did pretty good on area. Not the best, but pretty good. Actually, okay. Cycles, not that great. We did not do great on cycles. 40, I don't know. It's 48's not terrible. Cost, we were pretty much on the nose with most people with cost, so. Okay. Man, I wish the record GIF button didn't just like crash to desktop. I want to do the record GIF button so badly. I gotta see. Is that just like? Hold on. Oh, no. I'll look into it later. Tell me you're starting to understand. Gold is not some mythical endpoint. It is merely one of many forms metal can take. Theoretically, yes, these things are possible. Then let's try to understand on a practical level. Gold is not so special, no matter how those overpaid professors at the university treat it. When metals can be freely transmuted into each other, the most valuable ones are the ones with the fewest steps to the others. You mean the ones in the middle, iron and copper? Exactly. You're starting to see it. I am. I'm also seeing why you've been working independently. That sounds like a threat. All right. Let's see. Let's do Silver Dust now. I like games with puzzles, hidden objects, and ones where you have to follow clues to solve something. Hidden object games are a whole, like, thing that I haven't really done them much, but I know I've run into people who really liked them a lot. And I don't know, it's been one of those things where I've like thought about like maybe trying some of them on stream. But I also have like a bunch of other games I want to play. Like I just found this game called Atomfall that I kind of want to play on stream as well, and I got Hogwarts Legacy to go through. It's the whole thing. But yeah. I really like puzzle games where it's not too crazy. I find that some puzzle games go a little over the edge. Like, I don't know if anybody's played The Witness here, but The Witness feels like borderline impossible trying to do it. I don't know. Maybe I just need to take more time to play it, but when I tried to play it in the past, I just did not get anywhere with it. It felt very obtuse, would be how I would put it. The Witness is solved by pure vibes and hoping, I swear. Donut, yeah, I'm with you on that. It definitely feels like that. I played but did not 100% The Witness, and it was fun. Yeah, I played a little bit of The Witness. I don't know. I might need to go give it a try again. From what I've seen, 100%ing The Witness looks miserable. Yeah, The Witness is like a first-person like puzzle game where you're solving puzzles out in the world. I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those games where I kind of bounced off of it and I never went back to it. Like I played it for a couple hours, didn't really get it, and then didn't go back to it. I feel like now, many years later, going back to it, I would have a better time with it. Just because I have a different temperament than I did back then. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. All right. On Quicksilver and projection. Elemental Quicksilver bears a particularly unique presence in the alchemical hierarchy. Marked for its liquid character, Quicksilver is able to absorb into the planetary metals, invisibly purifying the worlds within. It is solely able to transmute even the most mundane lead into resplendent gold. Silver thus enables projection, an act of transmutation once thought to require the virtues of the legendary Philosopher's Stone. How fortunate that the universe has left it within our hands to raise metals to their highest form. The only limitation is that projection must occur in single steps. Lead can never directly become gold. It must visit each intermediary station on its journey to the divine. The principled may feel a tension in the role of quicksilver. If it is consumed in the act of projection, then what can be said of the highest metals? Could it be that these noble metals, considered pure, are simply admixtures, excitations of that simple lead? If so, the alchemist of the future has much to uncover. If quicksilver could be separated once again from the metal it projected, it could very well shock the foundations of alchemy. All right. Well, let's see what this puzzle has in store for it. Oh God, fuck all this. Alrighty. Cool. So we got gold and copper, and we got to turn it into silver dust. So gold is here, copper is here, silver is in between. And we gotta link the darn thing. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. This might be simpler than first thought. What it... Hold on. So we're gonna put this over here. We're not gonna think about the solution for now. What we are gonna think about is this. So this is our glyph of projection. So projection is how we raise things up, and rejection is how we take things down. So we would want we're gonna make a bit of an array. This is not like an efficient way to do this. Let me be very clear on that. But I think it would be funny if we did it like this. Oh, I need to spin this around like this. Hold on. And then, so this is gonna be horrifically inefficient. Hold on. I think this has to go like this. Oh God, that's gonna suck for. Maybe we could do this and make it more efficient. I don't know if this makes it more efficient. I'm gonna be real. Maybe this would be most efficient. Then we can just drag it to here and reset, drag, reset, drag, reset. Or I guess it would be drag, a grab, push in this position. Good work. Good work. So the way this would work, we would grab this. I don't know if we can push it where we need to. We need to swing it in, I think. Maybe. Let's delete this. See if we can even get it in here. So let's do, it's got to rotate this direction once and then push twice. Let's see. Oh, would help if I grabbed the darn thing. Would help if I grabbed it. Well, that's not what I was looking to do. Grab, push, swing it. Oh my. For real. Let's like this maybe. Got a nice time save on the previous level. Definitely not optimal, but I'm happy with it. You know, that's I think that there is a certain point where it's just like optimizing it makes you unhappy. I think it's like that for most games, where it's just like, you know what? Good enough, actually. Good enough. I think that's a good place to be, personally. Okay, so that's... I don't... I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. It can work a different way, though. Okay. Okay, so this would be funny, but clearly it's not meant to be. And that's okay. So we're going to erase all that. So, instead... how do I want to do it? I could, like... As they say, perfect as the enemy had done. It's true. I'm just trying to think of how I even want to tackle this. Because, like, my brain wants to keep it linked together, but I don't think I can. I think I have to unlink it and relink it, which is gonna suck. But I think that's the way I gotta do it. Trying a minimum area solution now. This might be tricky. I believe in you. And hey, you know what? Tricky just means a fun challenge. Speaking of tricky, this is... I'm just like trying to think it through a little bit before I get into it, because I'm trying to think if there is a way to do this without unlinking it. And I think I have to link it or unlink it and then relink it, which isn't, I don't know. I think it'd be funny if I didn't have to, but I think I gotta. Yeah? Yeah. Hold on. So... So... So from here, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So let's see. That passes through there, though. That's the problem. Yeah. Inlet. No, that's just gonna... Yeah, I gotta split the darn thing. I gotta split the darn thing. All right. All right. It's fine. I'm not upset about this at all. No, why would I be upset? It's not upsetting. All right. Time to set it up so I can split it into little pieces. Change it. Reassemble it. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. All right. Let's see. It's fine, he said. And then it wasn't fine. So this is the glyph of oh wait, that's the bonding one, I think. Unbonding. Let's go. So I want to do 2 rotation. So that'll put that there. So we need to move this up 1. Sometimes it's just more about process of elimination than anything. And then if we do just an in-place rotation here. What happens if we extend? I'm trying to like visualize the extension from there. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Huh. I think we just need a glyph of unbonding here. Okay. And I think we'll grab with this, maybe. We're gonna move that over into one of these. This is gonna be man, I feel like there's a better way. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So at this point, we would grab and we would just, what, rotate up once? Pretty good, honestly. And we'll just put a copper there. Actually, hold on. We can make that into a gold instead, I think, if we do it like this. And then we could do a glyph of rejection here and make our first quicksilver. Okay. And so and then I think at this point we need to extend and then rotate again. Place. Right. We are gonna wait to do this rotation. Okay. All right. I'm also just gonna put a general wait function in here, and we'll just so it doesn't do things randomly. Okay, so that gets me my silver, right? The moon is silver. Yeah. So that gets me a silver, which is good. It gets me a silver and a quicksilver. And then I probably just want a glyph of projection like right here. Maybe? I'm not sure. I think probably we'll want something here. And then we'll probably want one of these here. I'm not vibing with that. Okay. This is gonna be way more complex than I'd like. I feel like there's a simpler, more elegant solution, but we're just gonna kind of brute force it, I think. So right now... Okay. We need to start thinking about how we're gonna bond them too. Hey, White Star, welcome on in. I'm currently losing my mind. Pretty happy with elemental copper in 9 area. That's pretty good. I don't know what I did. Probably not that good. Comparatively, of course. I think I could only theoretically go 1 space lower. Yeah, and at what point do you start losing your sanity is the question. Right? Could I go 1 space lower? Or could I maintain my sanity better? You know? 1 arm base, 3 inputs output, 4 for glyphs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I could see that working probably. I'd say I understand the sentiment, but I lost my mind years ago. Reasonable. I am currently causing myself pain and suffering. So, the best kind of pain and suffering, the kind you inflict on yourself. Ooh, I don't actually want that to go X. I need... Yeah. Am I gonna need to use tracks for this? Do I have access to tracks? I do have access to tracks. Okay. I got access to all the cool stuff. I think I need a track for that. Well, need is a strong word. I'm doing a lot of things that feel a little like too much, if I'm to be honest. But here we are. Probably. Ooh. Okay. Drag select is a thing apparently. Didn't realize that. That's cool. I'm using 1 extra child set and Atom down in to let me carry things past it. That'd do it. Ooh, pardon. This is gonna be like the most inefficient build of all time. All right. So, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Kill me now. Kill me now. I want to die. I want to die. Ah! Inefficient but fun. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. This puzzle's killing me. I'm dying a little bit on the inside here. Okay. Ah. Okay. I think this is gonna be fine. Maybe. Okay, at this thing, we can grab the copper with 5. Okay. We can grab the copper with 5. We can go back. We can retract. We can move in the negative direction of the track. And swing to the right. And then maybe reset. We'll be fine. Okay. And at this point, we want 3. Where are you? 3. 3 needs to be grabbing some shit at some point. F, A, reset. I think that's your whole job, right? Okay. Poor baby, I mean, Nephilim. Yeah. Thank you. Langadalen. Let's see. At what point do we have copper up there? So that's silver. Okay. I'm gonna move this one over. Wait, hold on. That's 4 that I need to have that on. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then we need you to extend, grab, BD, retract, reset. I think maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the absolute fuck up. Trying to test things here. Okay, and retract. Okay. We do not reset yet. We are going to move it over. And then we're gonna rotate twice, I think. Maybe? I don't know. We're kind of freeballing this at this moment. Okay. That works. All right. All right. Okay, and then we reset. Okay. New York Times has puzzles and games on their website that are free to play. A friend of mine got completely addicted to Wordle and Connections. I played Wordle a few times. Wordle's like, I don't know. Wordle's fun like a few times, but it doesn't really like get my brain itching. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that was, I understand how this puzzle works, and I have no desire to repeat it ad nauseum. You know? It's a fun little gimmick, but it doesn't like itch my brain in a very satisfying way, you know? If that makes, I don't know how, I don't know how to say it other than it doesn't itch my brain correctly. But I also understand the appeal, because like I've done it and I've enjoyed it. Like it's a fun little puzzle. I just don't know that it's like something I want to repeat doing a lot. I bet you would like Connections, probably. I'll have to keep that in mind. Feel free to remind me. Because I'm going to be honest, there's a high chance I'll forget. So let me see. Where are we at? I need to remind myself of where we're at and what I need to do next. I need one to be doing things here, I think, at this point. So at around this point, one could go up and rotate, or extend and, yeah, extend. Oh wait, hold on, where was that? Okay, we will at this juncture extend and go like that. Is that correct? I feel like that's correct. Oh, wait. No, it would be... We would wait a little bit. Oh, we want to rotate first. Maybe? Put a link in Discord. Thank you. That kind of does what I want it to do, but not really. We're gonna drop that. What if we don't extend and we dead? No, we need to extend. Well, we were gonna have to drop and grab stuff again eventually, anyways. So, and then we drop. So we drop. We go back to. We grab. We extend. We rotate. And then what? Okay. We'll have to rotate twice. We also have a gold that's sitting there doing nothing. Oh! My brain is melting. I can't quite hold this one completely in my head. So we have a gold sitting here doing nothing at this point. We also have a silver sitting around. Oh, the silver is getting grabbed. Okay. So at this point, we can grab... Made this one fast. Oh, that's exciting. So 5, I think we're going to have... All right, hold on. Let's see, when does the gold start existing here? As a separate entity. So the gold exists as a separate entity here. What is 5 doing at this juncture? 5 is doing things. So once 5 is done over here, we are going to... I think we don't reset 5. I cut my cycles down to under 12% of what it was before. Nice. That's awesome. Good job. You're doing better than me right now. Hold on. Let's drop this. So at this point, it's like here, right? So we're gonna go here. That would be like... I should be able to grab that. Hold on. And like, hold on, we'll do this. We'll just see what it does. There's very much a fast way and a slow way to do this level. I feel like I'm doing it the slow way. This is the way that my brain is able to process this level, and I don't think it's very efficient. Hold on. There was a... see. Hold on. 5. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. I see potentially a way to go even faster, but I'm already having enough trouble juggling these track arms. That's fair. Ooh, track. I'm not gonna worry about it. Nope. I've got a solution I'm working on. Hello, Vlizion. I can't imagine anyone speedrunning this game. You know someone will. For games like this, it's not about the speed running. I think it's more about, I mean, you probably could, but I think it's more about like getting things efficient, right? I think it's more of a high score game than a speed running game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Running multiple arms on a looping track is a huge headache. That sounds horrifying. Aura, that sounds horrifying. Good luck. I mean that in the best way possible. All right, so at this point, I want 2 to be hanging out like around here. Oh, hold on. Where would 2 be? So I just want to drop and retract 1 and then okay. And then it's gonna pick up and put forward and drop. Okay. Oh, does this? Oh, I don't have this thing drop. Okay. The marbles. I'm working on it. It's process. This is a process, but it lets you go really fast. I believe you, Aura. I believe that it lets you go very fast. I believe that multi-arm track drifting sounds amazing. Hello, Clanker. Welcome on in. Beep indeed. We are beeping. We are booping. We're doing things. Yeah. So glad you're the one playing this. This game would be so boring to me. Having company to chat with makes games like this more enjoyable. Yeah. I don't know. Games like this, I'm just like locked in. I'm having a good time. If anything, the yapping is kind of slowing me down, but like in a good way. Okay, where was I at? Hold on. Speaking of, I've totally lost what I was doing. One moment. The yapping gives power. Yapping gives something. I don't know what it is, though. Okay. Okay. So at this point, I need you to grab, and then we will go there, and we will. I mean, at this point, I think just repeat, right? Maybe? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. No. Wrong. Fudge. All right. I think we're kind of doing a repeat, but not really. I think we're gonna grab all this. We're gonna copy that. Can I copy paste? Is that a thing? I don't know if it's a thing. I think I just gotta manually put it back in. Shit. That's okay. It's not that big a deal. That should be fine. Let's see. There's so many things to keep track of. Why did I do this myself? Okay. Okay. And we'll extend. We'll grab. We'll do D, D, pop. And then bump, 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 bump. Okay. I think this is fine. We're gonna do some wait commands here. Oh, that should be fine. Yeah, yeah. Yapping gives dopamine and endorphins. It's very important. It's a very important part of the process. Okay. We need, at this point, we need 5 to be handing over stuff. Okay, so 5. What are you doing, bud? What do we got? What do we got going for you? When can you grab this gold here? Okay, at this point, you can grab the gold. And I think we grab the gold. We move, we rotate, we retract, and then we reset, I want to say. One thing. No, no, wrong, 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 wrong. It's not separated yet. Shit. Okay. Hold on, let's see here, because we can still do some good stuff here. We just have to change what we're doing. Okay, this is fine. So what we're actually gonna do here is one is going to extend out twice and drop. You, this is fine. One, extend out twice. And we're gonna reset you. All the way back to the beginning. And then one is not gonna do anything else the rest of the time. 5, once this reset happens, is going to rotate twice this direction, I want to say. I actually don't want you to reset. I want you to retract twice and grab. And then maybe extend out twice and drop again. We're gonna put these instructions all the way out here. Put a weight up there. Okay. Let's see. Does it work? Do it. Huh? Oh. You need to drop it. Not the R. Okay. Try this again. Time with more gusto. Okay, so we extend, drop. Wait, what? Oh. Pick that up. We extend. Oh, can we not extend more? Okay. That is the maximum amount I can extend. And then I don't have a... Yeah. So it'll have 5. We'll have to grab it at some point. That's okay. Okay, so we're just gonna hang out here. That's gonna be the plan. We'll grab this and we'll just hang out. So, all right, what are we doing at this point? Let's see. Hey, Forrest, welcome on in. Grandpa Gaming, indeed. We're chilling. We're playing super autistic puzzle game tonight because I like it. No other reason. So this thing, I think we, oh my god. So at this point, 5, all of that. Ooh, 4 is doing too much. We're too reliant on 4 doing a shit ton of things, but that's just how it's gonna have to be. This is gonna be so cycle heavy. All right, so let's see. What are we doing here? So at this point, we can start having 5 do. So 5 can start doing stuff around here. 1, 2, 3. So here, 5. We're gonna have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cycles in. We can start having 5 doing things. Remember 7 for 5. Okay, so 7 at 7 cycles after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already have the thing, so let's this. We only need to rotate it once, or move it once to the right, and then we reset. And move negative on the track, and we grab a thing. Okay. And then I think we retract, rotate. I think that puts us there, and then we can reset again. Okay. Okay. That was incorrect. Oh, 3 needs to swing the thing down. When does 3 need to swing the thing down? Hold on. Okay, at this juncture, 3 can grab. Hold on. We'll just do the repeat. It's only 9:45 here and I'm already getting sleepy. I had to get up so early this morning. That's a vibe. I feel ya. I kind of went to bed a little late last night, so I woke up a little tired. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little... It's wearing on me a little bit. I feel ya. I understand. I'm also, like, autistically into this game. Save 7 cycles? Nice. Congratulations, Aura Channeler. Good job. Wait, I fucked up. Made that into copper, not silver. Yeah. You need to wait longer. You just drag and drop enough times, we'll be fine. Okay. Okay. And now we can grab this one. More instructions. Saved another 4 because I realized I fumbled something. I managed to wrangle 3 arms on each track. That's insane. Your voice is too soothing. You need to do another sleep aid audio. Yeah, I should. I should do something to that effect. I need to do a lot of things. I need to like actually be making audios. I don't make enough roleplay audios these days. I'm so sorry. Let's run it for a little bit. Okay. We'll need to redo this section. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. So 4 is that. That's incorrect. It needs to do 2 here. Okay. Oh, we got one that we can select. Grab this, do that. Okay. I'm now at less than 9% of where I started in cycles. Nice. Yes, get to work. I'm trying. I got a little blindsided by plans this weekend. Not gonna lie. Oh shit. Yeah. This weekend I had friend plans that didn't get fully communicated to me in an adequate period of time. Oh, we are almost done. Hold on. What do we need to do to finish this? We're like so close. Okay, hold on. Okay. He's so close. Don't say it like that. You're making it sound dirty. Okay, 5. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby doll? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you put that halo on yourself. We'll see what's actually ends up there. All right, so let's drop that. We're gonna okay, so that goes there. That's what I need to do there. I'm sorry, I am not internalizing what I need to do at all. We are very much so just like instruction check, instruction check. I do not have the mental capacity to do this in any other way today. So 3, okay. All right, let's map this out a little bit. So at this point, 3 needs to swing down here and turn this into silver. Okay. So 3 needs to, 3 just needs to repeat there. And then we're going to extend this out. We're going to grab We're gonna do rotation, retract, rotation, and then reset. I think that finishes it. Who, me? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. You definitely don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I believe it. Let's let this run for a moment. What the hell happened there? Hold on. What happened? We missed something here. Oh. We did that too early. What we did. Oops. We may have missed a step in all this. 4. Move all this over here. We will sort that out. I feel like we actually wanted to. Instruction errors must be fixed. Okay. This goes like that, and that's not correct. Fine, we'll do it like this. Maybe, come on. Set second breakfast. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Kimbap rolls and fish cake soup sounds great. How are marbles and grabbers? Things are certainly happening. Oh, you know what? I was right the first time. These need to be like that. I think. I don't know. I will admit I am drinking, so this is like, which is not helping the situation at all. But also this feels quite complicated. Okay. We don't need this. We need to reset, extend, grab. We're gonna skip. We have this. And I think we just put these back now. I think this is correct. It's almost 7 p.m. for you. I'm not surprised you're hungry. Yeah, I had some food, but I haven't eaten that much today. I still have some leftover potato stew here. I ate a little bit before stream, but not a lot. Like, decidedly not a full meal worth. Oh my god, this is good. Oh my god, I'm such a good cook. Crazy. Okay. We gotta rotate. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. Okay, so we need to rotate it in place one more time. And then over once, extend out twice. So like this, and then over once, extend out twice, and I think that does it. Oh, and then release, obviously. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what it does. Not quite. So need to rotate it in place like that once, and that should do it. Why? Why did that break? Like at that point, it should just be repeating everything, right? Well, everything's reset at this point, right? 2 has not reset it. Do that. Okay. I think we did it. Holy moly. This was not fast or area efficient or cost efficient. This is not efficient. This is horrible. This is like the worst way to do this. Like, we're gonna see the graph here, and it's gonna be horrifically bad. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see that I'm like literally the worst. Okay. Okay. Other people have done it significantly better than me, but I'm not the worst. Your solve was 27 cycles. Well, I did mine in 425, so have that. I had one of the worst cycle counts possible. Kill me. Kill me. Your solve is slower than my initial solve. Hey, you know what? We're here for a good time. And a long time, apparently. Streamer plays game badly. Name something new. Oh, good grief, that was complicated. I did do that in quite possibly the least efficient possible way. But you know what? That's okay. It's a solution. Oh man. Oh man, that, you know what? I'll take it though. I'll take it. Oh man. All right, let's see if we can get one more done tonight. I don't care, I enjoy watching. Hey, that's, you know, that's the important part. My former supervisors would certainly not approve. Yes, and what a pity they aren't here now. What are you talking about in any case? The way you treat Quicksilver, it's a bit troubling. Quicksilver is a subtle, highly reactive substance, and you just let it pile up like any other element. If you're not pleased with the direction of my investigations, you're free to leave at any time. I understand. You won't, though, will you? I'll stay. I do enjoy the challenge. All right. I lied. I actually enjoyed listening to it. I mean, we know why most people are here. Halt instruction stops an arm from following instructions and prevents it from looping, allowing for the creation of mechanisms that only act once. Oh, it's one of these. All right. All right. Limited space. All right. So I need to make Quicksilver out of lead. Unfortunately, you cannot grab an atom after halting. Otherwise, you do halt. Otherwise, you could do halt and catch fire. So how do I make Quicksilver out of lead? Let's see here. Programmer joke. I feel like I did miss the joke there because I'm not much of a programmer. Like, I've done programming, but I'm not a programmer. You know what I mean? So I need to make 2 lead. Hold on. I make 2 lead into tin. And then I can turn tin back into lead with Quicksilver. Ew. Brother, ew. Halt and Catch Fire, very funny. It was also a great TV series. Am I the only one who didn't get the joke? I feel like I'm the only one who didn't get the joke. We're gonna move on. This is fine. This is fine. This is gross. I don't like this at all. I feel like I almost have too much. That's fine. Not this one. I need this one. We'll grab this. I don't know that I need the halt command for anything. Be perfectly I'm gonna set that there. So 1. Ooh, wait. May have miscalculated. Actually, no, I didn't. Well, I did, but less than I thought. All right, so we'll grab. So first things first. This guy will grab this. We will go up the track. We will extend and we will reset. And then we'll grab and rotate and reset. Okay. That's number 2's job. Actually, we're gonna make him number 1. That's gonna make it easier for me. And then at that point, once that's dropped, 2 will grab that, go back, and we'll reset. And then we will have this guy. Oh wait, no. Shit. We will not reset. We will drop, grab, and go back 2. We'll go back. We'll grab. We'll go there. Oh god. Oh god. Is it just me or the screen right now looks like a very old retro TV? I like this vibe. Does it? I have done nothing to the stream. Hold on, where was I? I was doing stuff and then I forgot. Oh. Cease. Oh, I understand the point of the... I think I understand the point of the halt command for this. We move all this over one. I'm gonna have a guy who just moves that tin one time. Hold on. Okay. Let's make 2 into 1. And we're gonna grab. We're gonna reset. Not even reset. We're gonna grab. We're gonna drop. We're gonna go over, and then we're gonna do the halt command on you. And you're never gonna do anything ever again. The stage itself, I mean. Let's see. 3. We are going to grab. We are going to go here. We are going to reset. Congratulations. We're going to repeat you again later. 4. The tiny squares are the command. Yes, the tiny squares at the bottom are how I instruct the arms to move around. So 4 is going to, at this point, grab, move, reset. And then 1 is going to grab, move, reset. And then I think that's it. I think that's all we need to do. Maybe? Did I have my directions mixed up? Oh. I had 2 and 3 mixed up, I think, because 3. Oh. I understand what I did. I thought this was 1. This was 2. What did I need 2 to do? I think this stuff needs to be 2. This stuff needs to be 3. This stuff needs to be... This stuff needs to be 2. We're going to put 2 into 1. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I understand what I did wrong. Yep. I need to make 18 products. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the restroom. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Let me reread the thing. Prevents it from looping, allowing for the creation of mechanisms that only act once. So that's good. I almost want to... that. Or... F4 grab. Forward grab. That product. Move it down. Drop it. Move up one. Grab. Move over. And then drop. And then repeat what it's doing. And then I would need a repeat on 3. Right? We'll do it there. And then 2 at this point would repeat. Okay, I think this does it. I think this makes things work. Right. Oh no, Grandpa doing puzzles? Why is this an oh no? And hello, JK. Oh, come on in. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of this weight. Let me get rid of the repeat on 3. Get rid of these repeats. Let's see. I swear it sounds just like dance steps. Kinda. There we go. There we go. Look at this. We're killing it. Look at that. Could it have been more efficient? Probably. I don't know. But this is satisfying. Whoa! Let's go. 25 instructions, 152 cycles. So we can save some stuff on cycles. And cost, we were pretty low, not the lowest, but we could do lower. But yeah, right, left, extend, rotate. Yeah, no, it is kind of. What's 5 supposed to do? I don't even know anymore. A question, if I may. When you first described extracting quicksilver from metals, you used a rather strange term. I'm sure it was simply a new concept to you at the time. No, I remember clearly. You said you traumatized the metal until the quicksilver comes out. Perhaps I'm more glib than I give myself credit for. Or perhaps there's a reason this particular line of research has never been documented. Your objections are duly noted. Now, let's get on with some commissions, shall we? Alrighty. What time is it? I got time. I got time. Let's do some commissions, shall we? So, mixed use lubricant and metallic tincture. What's this? The same lubricating qualities at half the cost. I apologize. But what were you thinking when you wrote this? I was thinking that with my new glyphs, we can make compounds in ways even the great houses can't. And you tried it out and found that it does indeed save on costs? No, not yet. I imagined that was where you came in, naturally. So you're leaving it to me to see if this is possible or not. Naturally. After having already promised it. Sounds like someone should be getting to work, no? Naturally. Gotta go or I'll regret it in the morning. Enjoyed it, sweetie. See you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Mom. Sleep well, sweet dreams. And thank you so much for dropping by. I'll see you tomorrow. And now, for the next puzzle. So, mixed use lubricant and copper. And I have rust and water. Maybe I am ready to end the stream, actually. This looks miserable. Oh, God. Why do I do this to myself? So, all right. Let's break this down here. So, rust is iron and water, and we got water. We need a molecule that is 3. Hold on. So iron. So this is gonna be, what is that? That's tin. So we need to convert iron into tin, which is okay. We can torture it down into tin. We can traumatize it to tin. Okay. And then okay. So we'll need 3 water, and then we'll need to turn a water into salt. I understand you're gonna do the hard way. I'm gonna do I don't do things the easy way. Doing things the easy way is very not me. I have a tendency to find the hardest way to do everything all the time. Oh. Sorry, I'm just kind of staring at the problem. The coppers throw me for a loop, but I think I understand. So I think what I need to do there will be a point where I need to split copper or the iron and the water apart to make copper, because I will end up with extra quicksilver. Yes? Maybe? Wait. Huh. So I'm gonna need to use iron twice. So I'm gonna need to turn iron into tin once, and then the copper once. Okay, so the copper is more of a byproduct than anything of the process. Okay. So we're gonna churn We're gonna turn it into tin once. That's gonna give us a quicksilver, and then we'll detach the water from it, turn that water into salt, attach it. Oh my god. I'm gonna be real. I think that last puzzle took it all the way out of me. I think my brain might be kaput. I think I'm at my limit for the night on thinking. I had a lot of thinking to do today at work too. I think I might have hit my limit of what I'm capable of. I might actually just be cooked. I think there might be steam rising from my head at this point. Just completely blasted mentally. So with that, I think I'm gonna go. Because I don't the longer I'm like looking at this, the more I'm like you know, so yeah, it was a good time though. I'm glad I was able to stream tonight. It was a fun time. Until I'm gonna exit out of the game here quick. Give me a moment. We're gonna exit game. It was good. It was good. It was a good time. We got to yap. I gotta play game. Good. I will be around tomorrow. Still. Tomorrow the plan is to get some work for the channel done. I want to re-record Last Cup of Coffee and or edit some roleplay audios. We're gonna see. We're gonna vibe our way through it. We're gonna see what I'm in the mood for. Maybe there will be some karaoke in there at the end because I just am gonna be like brain cooked by the end and not want to do anything. But yeah. Until that next time, take care of yourselves, eat well, sleep well, hydrate, don't dehydrate, posture check, make sure you're not all shrimped up, and until then, bye.